Honestly, like in the beginning, I wasn't thankful for my wedding being ruined by the coronavirus, but in the end, I am so thankful that this. Hey beautiful people, it's Raquel, and today I'm gonna be telling you a little story time of how the coronavirus and this whole quarantine ruined my Vegas wedding. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. That way you don't miss any of my future videos. So, I was planning to get married in May in Vegas. I'm pretty low-key, so I found a deal. We were gonna be there to celebrate my friend's husband's birthday, and so I was like, we're gonna be in Vegas, what a perfect opportunity to get married. My dad, he was gonna drive down, he lives in California. My great-grandmother, she was gonna fly in from Puerto Rico. My grandma was gonna be there. My partner's family, his sisters, I think he was saying they were gonna drive down. So we were very excited about this. I started, looking for dresses online. I knew I didn't want anything like too fancy. So I was just looking like on Amazon. I was looking on like Shein, because I saw that some people, they put some outfits together for their wedding and it ended up being like really beautiful and inexpensive, and I was like, I can definitely do that. So that's what I was looking into. I was looking into Airbnbs. We were trying to get a pretty big house so my whole family could be there, and Dominique's family. And it was just a very exciting, celebration that was going to take place. Come March, we found out about the whole coronavirus and how it was started closing everything down. Like the middle of March, like things started closing down, and honestly, I wasn't taking it seriously at all. I was like, okay, I'm sure that everybody's just making a big deal out of nothing. They're just making a big deal because it's something that's new, and everything will be okay. Well, kind of towards the end of March, they ended up closing the schools for the rest of the year. Them closing the schools for the rest of the year triggered something inside of me that just let me know, like, this is way more serious than you're taking it. Then shortly after that, the store started limiting 10 people or less, and that was like the beginning, like the first week of April. And my birthday is April 3rd, so even for my birthday, we couldn't go anywhere. We had to just order some food to go, and it was just like a realization of this new reality that we're in. And I guess I was trying to kind of hold on to this vision I had of Vegas and think that everything should be back to normal by the middle of May. But of course it wasn't. So in the beginning of April, I decided, it was probably best just to cancel everything with Vegas and, kind of put that plan behind us, and it wasn't going to be a possibility anymore unless we wanted to wait to get married. Until everything opens up again, which we really don't know when that's going to be. With all the rumors circulating, people are saying, things aren't going to be really back up and running until 2021, and just all of this stuff. So everything is kind of unknown and really stressful. So we decided, I talked to my mom and talked to my dad, and they were saying, something about Justice of the Peace. And I never wanted to go to Justice of the Peace. My mom got married at Justice of the Peace, and it just seems so informal to me. I don't want that. So I gave in, you know, because Dominique, he wanted to get married soon, and I did too. I understood, you know, where he was coming from. And so we decided to just get married at the Justice of the Peace. And since we were just going to do it at Justice of the Peace, we were discussing, you know, what day to do it on, because literally it's not really a big deal. It's nothing special. With the quarantine, nobody could even be there. So we just, so he had suggested let's do it on 420, just because I kind of like to smoke sometimes. And so I thought that was a great idea, you know, let's give 420 a whole new meaning, and let's just get married at Justice of the Peace on 420. So that's what we decided to do. And then we decided, you know, let's just have like a little celebration. Even though we really can't have that many people at the house, let's just have a little tiny celebration, and we won't even call it a wedding. We'll just call it like, we ended up calling it the Joining of Two Souls celebration or ceremony or something like that. And we decided if the weather was good, then we'll do it like the day before. So it was so simple. I had actually like this tent that I'm in right now. We had this, like my sister did our ceremony, and we had 5 guests attend, and we did a Facebook Live so our family and friends could watch from the safety of their homes and still be involved in, you know, still feel like they are part of our celebration and us coming together. So in the end, it actually ended up being more than I could ever ask for. It was so filled with love. Even though it was very small, it was very intimate, it was very special. Sometimes I can get very overwhelmed when there's like too many people, or I feel like I have too many expectations. I didn't feel really any of that. It was honestly a magical celebration of 2 people coming together. The whole time I literally just cried. And I'm not like really a big person of like, oh, you know, my wedding day, or even think like, why are people crying like during their weddings? It's just so strange. But actually experiencing it, it was just so overwhelming, that the love that I felt from everybody, like all around. And we were outside and just being one with nature, and I was barefooted, so I was connecting with, you know, Mother Earth and just feeling the energy of everything around me, and it was so special. And honestly, like in the beginning, I wasn't thankful for my wedding being ruined by the coronavirus, but in the end, I am so thankful that this happened. That way I could experience such a magical and intimate and moment filled with so much love, because I know that if I did have that wedding that I envisioned in my head in Vegas, it definitely wouldn't have been anything like our ceremony that we had, especially with my sister kind of hosting the whole thing. Everything she said, she was pretty much our officiant, and everything that she said and how she blessed the ceremony was just so personal, and it was just so filled with magic. And that is something that I could never get with an official officiant. So I'm completely thankful for that, and just completely thankful for her. Just, she's so amazing. Another thing is that a lot of people after our ceremony, they said it completely changed their view on what a wedding is supposed to look like, is supposed to feel like. And I just thought that that was really special, because so many people think that you have to spend a lot of money, you have to do a lot, and you're trying to impress all these other people. And my ceremony was really just about us. Like for food, I made the cake, I made my own little bouquet with flowers that I got from Publix. Like my whole bouquet was like $12. We ended up getting pizza and having Stella Rosa wine and sitting around my fire pit having s'mores, and it was just amazing. I'm going to post a copy of our little ceremony in the next few days. I'm trying to edit that and put that all together. So if you're interested in seeing what that looked like, I will definitely share that with you. The next day on the 20th, we ended up going to Justice of the Peace, and the sheriff ended up officially marrying us. It was done outside in the rain. My grandma came. The sheriff had, you know, full gear on, face mask, gloves. She was prepared. But it was very simple. It was very, you know, quick. It didn't really mean as much to us as the day before. This was just kind of like official, you know, kind of thing. I think I had like leggings and a t-shirt and like little cardigan, and he pretty much had jeans, and it was just simple, and now we are officially married. That is pretty much the summary of my wedding and the coronavirus. I thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye. Has the coronavirus ruined anything for you? Let me know down below.